Hello and welcome to Sahaja Going Deeper. Today's theme is Lord Jesus Christ.
Hey, sorry. Now you can. I hope now you can hear me. So we can all close our eyes. Take some deep breaths. And we can raise our kundalinis and give us abundance. We can put our right hand on Mother Earth, left hand on the knee. We can put our attention in our Muladhara. Shri Ganesha, please come into my Muladhara. Shri Ganesha, please cleanse and purify my Muladhara. Please let me absorb your qualities of innocence and wisdom. We can take the mantra to Shri Ganesha.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
We can take up our right hand on the knee. And now we will listen to, last time we listened to the Ganesha Tavashirsha. And this time we will listen to a translation into English, a poetic translation of the Ganesha Tavashirsha with the video.
To the Divine Essence of Prayer, a poetic adaptation of the Sri Ganesha Atharvashirsha. Let our ears hear that which is true. Let our eyes see that which is pure. Let our beings praise that which is divine, and let those who listen hear not my voice, but the wisdom of God. Let us worship with the same song, the same strength, and the same knowledge, and let our meditation enlighten and enrich. Let there be amongst us compassion and peace. Now the prayer. Salutation to Shri Ganesh, Sakshat Shri Jesus, Sakshat Shri Nirmala Devye, Namo Namaha. It is you who is the beginning of all the beginnings. It is you who is the doer of all deeds which have been done, are being done, and will be done. It is you who supports all things that are supported. It is you who protects all things that are protected. It is you who is the complete, all-pervading Spirit, God's divine energy. Think clearly, brain. Speak only the truth. Let your presence awakened in us by Kundalini speak. Let your presence awakened in us by Kundalini listen. Let your presence awakened in us by Kundalini bless. Let your presence awakened in us by Kundalini protect. Let your presence awakened by Kundalini in us, your disciples, be the disciple. You are the essence of all the sacred literature and holy words, and you are the energy that understands the holy words. You are the divine combination of complete truth, complete happiness, and complete energy, and you are beyond. You are all knowledge, and you are the use to which the knowledge is put. You exist until the end of all things, and after the end of all things you are. You create the end of all things, and after the end of all things you remain indifferent. You are earth, you are water, you are fire, you are air, and you are the space above the air. You are the gunas, and you are beyond the gunas. You are the body, and you are beyond the body. You are the essence of time, and you are beyond time. You, and only you, exist at the Muladhara chakra. You are the spirit, and you are beyond the spirit. And those who would join God meditate upon you. You are Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra. You are Indra, Agni, Vayu. You are the sun at noon. You are the full moon. Through all of these and more, you are the all-pervading energy of innocence and wisdom. You are the divine servant who stoops to wash the feet of saints. You are the tiny core of all things without which the larger have no purpose. You are the key to the libraries of all the scriptures, without which the truth is hidden. You are the full stop which completes the sentence, and without which the sentence loses its meaning. You are the crescent moon. You are the stars, and you are beyond the stars. All things from tiny dot to universe are you. You are the future and beyond the future. You are in all forms. You are where the sounds combine. You are the silence between the sounds. You are the rhythm of all music and all prayers. This is the knowledge of Nirmal Ganesh, and you, Nirmal Ganesh, are the master of that knowledge and all knowledge. You are the God, and you are the Goddess. Om Gam Nirmal Ganapatiye. To your powers, Shri Ganesha, let all surrender. Let the left side of memory and the right side of action surrender to you, and let your enlightenment prevail. Your first tooth you have, and 4 hands, one holding a rope, the second a goad, the third is raised in blessing, and the fourth offers sustenance. Your banner is that of a holy mouse. You have long ears and are clothed in red. Red decorates you, and you are worshipped with red flowers. You have compassion for those who love you, and it is for those who love you that you come to this earth. You are the force that creates, the energy that pervades, and the spirit that protects. Those who seek union with God pray through you. Those who seek union with God worship you. Om Gam Nirmal Jesus Ye. To your powers, Shri Jesus, let all surrender. Let the left side of memory and the right side of action surrender to you, and let your enlightenment prevail. You are the word that was the beginning. You are the word that will be the ending. You are he who was born of a virgin and died on the cross. You are he who absorbs all sins and who died to live again. You are God in man, and you are worshipped with red flowers. You have compassion for those who love you, and it is for those who love you that you come to this earth. You are the force that creates, the energy that pervades, and the spirit that protects. Those who seek union with God pray through you. Those who seek union with God worship you. Shri Ganesha, salutations to you. Shri Jesus, salutations to you. He who is the beginning of all worship, salutations to you. He who destroys all the powers of evil, salutations to you. Sakshat, son of Lord Shiva, who is unending blessings, salutations to you. Sakshat, son of Mary Mataji, who is unending love, salutations to you. Sakshat Mataji Nirmala Devi, who is unending joy, salutations to you. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha.
So now we can put our right hand on our heart, left heart. And in the left heart is our spirit, our true self. I am the spirit, nothing else. I'm not this body, and not this mind, not these emotions, not this anger or sadness. I am the pure spirit. We can take the mantra to Shri Shiva Parvati.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Now we can go with our attention to our center Vishuddhi. Shri Krishna, please let me become the witness. Please let me be part and parcel of the whole. Please let me become the witness. We can put our right hand on our left Vishuddhi. And here we can say, I am not guilty. I am not guilty. I am the pure spirit. How can I be guilty? I am not guilty at all. Now we can put our right hand on our forehead. And Sri Ganesha becomes Sri Jesus in the Agya Chakra. We will say some mantras to Sri Jesus. But first we will take the long mantra to Sri Jesus Mary.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
We can take back our hand on the lap. Now we can say some short mantras for Sri Jesus. And there we have a slide with the names. So I will read the English meaning, and then we can say the mantra, the short mantra, just follow us. The destroyer of ritualism and fanaticism.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Dharma Martanda Nashaka Namo Namaha.
The one who removes all attachments.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mamata Hata Namo Namaha.
Pure discrimination.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Viveka Namo Namaha.
Complete humility.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Purnanamra Namo Namaha.
The one who condemns materialism.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Bhautikata Nashaka Namo Namaha.
The destroyer of sins.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Papa Nashaka Namo Namaha.
The Supreme Spirit.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Paramatma Namo Namaha.
Silence and peace.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shanta Namo Namaha.
Thoughtlessness.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Namo Namaha.
The one whose form is forgiveness itself.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kshama Swarupa Namo Namaha.
The flow of vibrations.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Chaitanya Namo Namaha.
Pure white.
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shuddha Shveta Namo Namaha. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
So these were some qualities of Sri Jesus Christ. And we have still our attention on the Agya. Now we can listen to the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic language.
Abund Bashmaya Nit Kadashmaya Tei Tei Malkuta Neque Seviana I cannot wash my para Ablandakman sungkaran yamana Wash bokran taubein I cannot shokn kaivein Vela takran nesjuna Vela patsan indisha Netolaki malkota Wakaila wateshukta
So now we put our attention on our Sahasrara. We can massage our Sahasrara with our right hand. Mother, please Enlighten my brain. Please open my Sahasrara. Please let me feel your cool vibrations. And please bless me with peace and silence. We can lift our right hand above our head and we just observe. Can move the hand a little bit. Are we able to feel something, the cool breeze? Just watch. And we can give back our hand on the knee. And with the attention above our Sahasrara, we can sing the 3 Sahasrara mantras. So now with the attention above the Sahasrara, we can sit a little bit in completely silence. And if there are still thoughts are coming, then you can just say, I forgive. I forgive everything, everyone. I forgive myself. I forgive even my thoughts. I forgive.
Jai Shri Mataji. So now we'll see a speech from Shri Mataji. It's about 11 minutes long.
Life's work was very unique. The whole thing was a very unique thing. It was planned in such a manner. He was to be born in a place. It was very humble, because he came to teach us humility. The word teaching in the English language means telling about it, talking about it. But when I say teach, I mean create, to activate within us humility. Actually he came on this earth, first of all, to create a space within us, by removing the hurdles of the ego. He had to talk of humility that time, because Romans were ruling and they were very arrogant, very crude, uncouth, underdeveloped, we should say, not at all evolved. So this ego of Romans affected everyone whom they ruled. Because when you have somebody as an ideal before you, and always people see who dominates them, and therefore such person becomes their ideal. So you start imbibing that kind of a character within yourself. In those circumstances, Christ was born. But he was not only born just for Romans or for anyone, but he was born for the whole world. Because ego had started growing in humanity at that time and had developed quite a lot as far as the Romans were concerned. And that demarcated the way human beings were going on. So they had to be controlled first of all. And Christ had to come at a time where a balance. So the first thing that was said about Christ throughout in all this music and songs you have heard now is that peace on earth. He came to create peace on earth. That's only possible when you are in balance. First of all. Secondly, when you are realized. Both things should be. If only you get your realization and there is no balance in you, there cannot be peace. But peace never means in any way it is a personality that recedes, runs away from situations, escapes. It does not want to face the reality. Never meets them. Christ is pictured very differently from what he was. He was the strongest personality, the heaviest man. And he would not stand any nonsense. Nobody could take liberties with him. But he would not himself take liberties with others. Of course, nobody. Extremely compassionate, extremely kind, but very powerful. This is the balance. So he came on this earth to create peace within us. On this earth there is no peace. Why? What's wrong? It's only the human beings around. Where? Within yourself. Who is violent? Human beings are violent to each other. Ego developed subtler ways and subtler ways. Then provocative ways started coming up also from the super ego. Sly methods from the super ego. The conflict started. And at that time, to overcome that conflict, the best thing was to create a space in Agya, in the center, in thoughtless awareness. That's how Christ had to come on this earth. The birth is very, very symbolic. Because he is nothing but Chaitanya, he is nothing but the word as you call it, Logos. I don't know what all words you have got in language. The Shabda as they call it, the Omkara. He was to be born in this way because he had no body. And the subtlest of subtle he had to be. Because the work was very subtle, sukshma. That's why he was born like that. It's very poetic to see him lying down in a manger. That look at it. Now see, a little child put in the manger, no comfort. Can there be a comfort in a manger? Think like that. All the Christian nations are after their comforts. Aren't we? What we think is not comfortable, it should be comfortable. Christians should never seek comfort. That is one of the messages of Christ's birth. If they seek comfort, then they are away from Christ. Because he was born in a manger. No comfort was provided for him. But that doesn't mean that you should assume some sort of a funny habitation. It doesn't mean that also. I mean, I have to tell the other side of it. You see. Copying him is not the way. It's not the way by copying him that you will become Christ, but by imbibing his qualities within you. It's a very, very concrete thing I wanted to tell you today. It's nice to talk of Christ's birth, be happy about it, sing songs, go into a mood like that, but really I tell you, it's a very symbolic thing for all of us to know that he slept in a manger. What about Christ within us? You are not going to be happy with yourself, with your being, with your spirit, unless and until you create a manger of very soft thistles. You yourself, you are not going to enjoy it. You are creating a beautiful manger for Christ. To create the peace on earth. We have to be peaceful. To be peaceful, one has to be humble. This is the message of Christ. Humble. If we become humble, peace will come. Humble is a good word. I don't know if it explains what it means. Humble means not asking for your own comfort, but comfort of others. And Christ came on this earth to expand your present. So Christ, who is the present Christ, today, who is born in you, is to be looked after. Is not the Christ of the Bible, but the Christ of your heart, which is born within you, is to be looked after. Bible is so symbolic that it will take years and years for people to understand it. It's too symbolic for you. But at least you can understand it. But other human beings cannot understand. So one has to only understand through your own spirit. That is the Christ born within you. It must be looked after. May God bless you.
And now we'll sit in meditation with some music. We can end the program with lifting the Kundalini and taking Bab.